EPDM is a rubber roofing. It's a single ply. It comes in a 60 mil or a 90 mil. It's just a single piece of membrane. That's a great product. We install them all over. A lot of architects will specifically request that on hospitals, schools, whatever it may be. It's a rubber roof. It's been around, for 100 years. It's tried and true. It's a great product. It's pretty hail resistant, of course. With the right size of hail and the wind behind it, it can have damage, but they hold up really well in hailstorms. It's just a really great product. The TPO is a thermoplastic polyethylene, and it has a base sheet with a scrim in there, so it's kind of a two-part piece of membrane that's heat welded together. All the seams and penetrations, everything gets heat welded with a heat gun, up to 900 to 1200 degrees. We use a really expensive piece of equipment. It's called it's a welding robot. So it has a 3-inch nozzle that blows out 1200 degrees, and it runs down the seams with a big heavy roller that comes right behind it. And it literally melts those two seams together to make your roof one uniform piece of single membrane, so to speak. To whereas EPDM, everything is all with glues and like a double sticky sided tape. Now I know that doesn't sound like that it would last just as long, but it's kind of a tried and true system. So essentially they're very similar products, just how you do the details and flashings are different, and then the main one would be the color. When you go down a little further south where it's hot all the time, you don't have as near as much snow and ice. People like to go with the white because it's more reflective, keeps the building a little bit cooler. And when you go up a little bit more north where you're gonna have some harsh winters, we typically try to push the EPDM. Being the black membrane, the hardest time on your roof is during the winter months when you have snow and ice build up, the ice and everything shifting and sliding around on the roof and blocking the drains. And EPDM is the best system to go. Just that black roof, even if it's 20 degrees out, the sun will warm it up just enough to open up the drains and keep water flowing. And as the snow and ice melts, it can actually get to the drains. Versus if you have a TPO roof up north, there's ice and 5 foot of snow on those roofs all the way up until March because it just stays cool and it just won't melt and get off the roof.